Sunday, November 18th, 5 p.m. Mountain Time, 2018. Guys, we're here at surfline.com. We're looking through the Central Ocean Beach Cam from San Francisco, California. Compared to a couple of days ago, the air looks like it's cleared out some. Surf is definitely up. It's in the 5 to 7 foot range. You can see people out enjoying these waves, but in small doses, as the air quality is far from anywhere near good. In fact, this is from 1:50 p.m. this afternoon, and there's no sign of sunlight anywhere. So it's got a long way to go, but according to the weather forecast for the coming up week, there could be some rain on the way that would definitely extinguish this wildfire, this historic wildfire known as the Camp Fire, that's consumed nearly 150,000 acres, and right now it's 60% contained. But that could change this coming week as the forecasted models that I'm about to show you quite unbelievable. In fact, it's a little too much rain. It would, like I say, put out the fire, but it would be too much. And there's a story here from Reuters.com out of Chico, California, dated November 17th, 2018. Goes on to say thousands of people displaced by California's recent wildfire, including hundreds living in tents, could see heavy rains next week that could trigger dangerous floods and mudslides. Here's a video that was sent in by Juan G from near the Chico Paradise area, and here are those tents that people are staying in temporarily until they can get this wildfire out and get some sort of normalcy back into their lives. But the people that their homes were lost into these fires are going to be a long time getting resituated. So the last thing they need is floods and mudslides when they're living in tents. But unfortunately, that's what the weather forecast is predicting. And I'll show you here in just a minute. But I want to show you something in this video that Juan sent in. This is as he's driving through Paradise. And you can see some of these homes that were engulfed in this wildfire. And there's over 1,000 people that are unaccounted for right now. Many people have perished, and one is too many. We can replace these buildings and homes and cars that you're going to see here in just a second, but we cannot replace people. So we got to get out of the way of these things as quickly as possible. There's a car there that was more than likely abandoned very quickly as these flames were coming towards the road. Got this bus and another car. As they go on down the road here, I want to show you something at a gas station that struck me as kind of odd, and I'm going to take you up to that gas station right now. It's a blue gas station down here on the left that they went by. I'm not sure of this road. All I know is they were driving through Paradise. Okay, here's the gas station. You can see the sign still out front. There's actually a couple. This sign here is one of those signs that are made out of that like parachute material, and they're designed to flap in the wind. They're usually advertising something related to the business that they're in front of. We've all seen them. There's actually 4 on this property. The building that went with this gas station was consumed by the wildfire, but the pumps, the awning, and the signs around the property, oddly enough, survived. And not so much the pumps and the awning. If it didn't get that far, that's great. But you can see the building is just a pile of rubble back there. This little sign right here is made out of that parachute material. And they're designed, there's another one, that yellow one right there, and then there's a yellow one right there. Those are designed to flap in the wind. They're very light, they're very sheer. And how did they survive that intense heat? The heat here had to have been a couple thousand degrees, and this being probably less than 75 feet away, I don't know how that's still there. There's a sign over here to the right that looks like it's made out of some sort of a heavy plastic, and you can see part of it melted from the heat, maybe the flames, I don't know, and part of it survived. But these signs over here are so light and so thin, I don't know how they made it. It's just an observation. The gas pumps survived, again the awning, but everything else with regards to the building did not make it through the fire. But back to this rain, guys, that could bring mudslides and flash flooding to the area. Let's go over the forecast here real quick. We're at weathercharts.eu. This is Wednesday. This will be the first round of this low pressure system that's coming into the Pacific Northwest and Northern California, even bringing some rain to Southern California and the Los Angeles area, but in moderation. Not much more than an inch is forecasted for that area. However, in Northern California is a much different story. This is Wednesday. first wave coming through. And then we're going to take a look at Friday, second wave coming through. It's even heavier. The dark orange and dark red indicate multiple inches of rain beginning Friday during the overnight hours into Friday morning, Friday afternoon, into Friday evening. What you're looking at here is a map for Thursday morning at VentureSky.com. And you guys all know that VentureSky is a very reliable source of information. And this is within 5 days. And this is a rain total map. And you can see here near Chico on Thursday morning, this is after the first wave on Wednesday, a couple inches of rain right over the burn scar. So that will more than likely extinguish what's left of that fire. Quite possibly with 2 inches, it just depends. If it's over 2 inches, you could see some mudslides in that area. Hopefully not. But that's on Thursday. We step it ahead to Friday during the overnight hours, and you can see these burgundies represent many more inches of rain. West of Redding, 8.32 inches over near Eureka. This is a mountainous area, so that also could create mudslides, even though there were no wildfires in that immediate area. Going back over here to the Paradise Chico area, now it's increased to nearly 5 inches of rain. And this is at 2 a.m. on Friday, towards the end of the week. Let's go to 2 p.m. and look at the forecasted totals. 8.5 inches of rain. That is going to create mudslides and flash flooding, as you're looking at an increase of 5 inches of rain in about 12 hours. And there's no way to manage that rain over that burn scar. So that's exactly where the bulk of this rain is forecasted to go, at least near the Chico Paradise area, right over the burn scar. That's at 2 p.m. on Friday, Friday the 23rd. 5 p.m., the total field gets a little bigger, and you're looking at, in some areas, close to 9 inches of rain on or near the burn scar. That's not going to create a good environment. And you've got people living around there in tents right now. 9.42 inches Friday evening at 8 p.m. You're looking at close to 10 inches of rain on and around that burn scar, going clear down to Yuba City, 4 inches. Oroville is in the middle of this at 6 to 7 inches. Chico's right on the edge at nearly 5 inches. And this is at 8 p.m. on Friday evening. So again, this could be a good thing with regard to extinguishing this fire. I'm pretty sure that 8 or 9 inches of rain in this area will easily put an end to the camp fire. However, that much rain could trigger, unfortunately, flash flooding and mudslides. So guys, if you're in this area, I'm going to keep you posted, and I'm going to keep a close eye on this weather forecast. And again, we got to keep in mind, it's a forecast. It can and will change. More than likely, though, not a whole lot, as VentureSky is normally a good source of information. I'll put the link to VentureSky below in the description box, but I'll be watching this very closely. It could go up. It could increase in strength. We don't know. I don't think it's going to miss the West Coast, as it looks like it's a pretty good size low pressure system offshore that's going to move in, like I said, in 2 waves. There's the first wave coming through on Wednesday and Thursday, and then a bigger wave on Friday that's going to bring the bulk of the rain. So hopefully it won't be that much, but again, it could change. It could be more, could be less. We'll just have to wait and see. But I will keep you guys informed of the situation as it unfolds this week. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a super day, and be safe out there.